Hello everyone, Abdullah Sawal is speaking. Today we will talk about one of the important topics which is related to the security. Companies and individuals are spend more and more days about securing their data. And now we have in the Windows 10, we have a feature that help us to encrypt our data, which is a sensitive data. In case the data is stolen, it will be safe and anyone install this data will not be able to open your files. Let's start it with the demo. Now I'm using my laptop, which is Windows 10, and the user that logged in, it's called Abid, ABD. This is the user, and let's assume that I have a secure data. For example, I have a file, and let's say it's a text file, and I call it secure data, and it contains a sensitive data. I will save it. And by the way, you can apply this method in any type of the files, text file, Excel, Word, whatever. How can I secure my data? This file is important for me and I want to encrypt it. No one can open it until I give him a permission. I will right click on the secure data file, go to properties, and as you can see, we have multiple tabs. In the general tab, I can find advanced, so I will click on advanced. You can see we have multiple options under the advanced attributes. The last one is encrypt contents to secure data. I will check it and click OK. Once you click OK, I will click another one. OK. And once you click OK, a pop-up message appear again. It's encryption warning. You can read the text to know exactly what it means. And this is a warning message to ensure that you understand that you will encrypt the data. And you can encrypt the file only, or you can encrypt the file and all the folder. As you can see, we have two options. What do you want to do? The first one, as we said, encrypt the file and its parent folder, which is recommended. Or if you would like, you can just encrypt the file only. In my case, I will encrypt the file only because sometimes I have another files, which is not important. So I just want this file to be encrypted. So I will click OK. And once I click OK, a pop-up message, it should be appear right now. And a pop-up message appear, as you can see, it says, backup your file encryption key. This helps you to avoid permanently losing access to your encrypted files. This is an important file. You have to save it in a secure place. As you can see in the pop-up message, once I click on it, backup your file encryption certificate and key. It's a certificate that used to be encrypt and decrypt the file. If you lose this certificate, you will not be able to open this file. And we have three options to creating this backup. File helps you to avoid permanently losing access to your encrypted files if the original certificate and key are lost or corrupted. So the recommended option is to backup it right now, or you can backup it right later, and the Windows itself, it will remind you. And never backup. This will make your file in a critical situation because, as I said, if you lose the certificate, you will not be able to open the secure data. So I will back up the certificate right now, and we have another window appear, which is called Certificate Export Wizard. So I will click Next. Then we have only the one option to personal information exchange. this .bfx file. It including the certificate path and also enable certificate of privacy in your system. So I will click next, and this certificate, I mean, it will be like a file, so it's supposed to be secure also, because if anyone stole this certificate, he can open your secure data. So we can add a password, okay, and it's supposed to be complex password, and click next. And where you want to store this certificate, for example, I will store it in my desktop, and I will call it PK, which is mean a private key. And you can see the type of the certificate. It will be personal information exchange, which means information it will be exchanged between any users. So I will click save, next, and finish. And I will click OK after the export was successful. Click OK. And you can see the file itself. It's there is a lock on the file, which is a yellow lockdown file. So if you click on it, you can open the file, because I'm the owner of this account and I already have the private key certificate, so I can open the file. Let's test the same. If another user log into this machine, or for example copy the file to another machine, let's see if the secure data will work or not. Okay, I will sign with another account, let's say John, and once I signed in to the same machine, I open this PC and go to this PC, to the location of the data, and I can see right now the secure data file. Let's try to open the secure data file. And we have right now a pop-up message appear that you cannot open this file. Let's read the pop-up message. You do not have a permission to open this file. See the owner of the file or an administrator to obtain permissions. So John do not have a permission to open this file. Can John, for example, copy the file to another place and try to open it? Let's try this. I will copy the file. For example, I will paste it on the desktop and I will click continue. It asked me because John, he is not an administrator, so I will provide the administration files. The file right now is copied to the desktop, to the John's desktop, and I will click on the secure data, and the same thing, I cannot open this file because I do not have a permission. So how can John open this file? In fact, he can open this file if he has the private key certificate that already created by the first user once he created the secure data. So the first user, he should share the private key with John so he can open this file. How can we do that? If we back to this PC, and if you remember, we save the certificate file under the avid file under desktop, and we have the private key. So Abid should send this file to the John desktop. Let's say we will save it here, and I can close this one. Now John, he has the BK file, which is already shared in a different way. He can share it, for example, via email or store it in the shared folders, but it's supposed to be secure because it's important data. And John right now, he will click on the PK, and the certificate import wizard started, and the location, it will be current user because John, he is a user. And be aware that if you put it in the local machine, all the users will be able to open this file. So be aware that you use the stored location current user. Click next. And for example, you will save it here, specify where you want to import. Next, and it will ask for the password. As you remember, we already add a password for the PK file, so it's supposed to be shared from the first user. So I will click the password and next, and automatically select where to store this file. I will not change it, and completing the certificate wizard, finish. The import was successfully completed, so I will click OK. I will pack to the same place where I secure the data, and I will see if I can open the secure data right now or not. And here we go. I can right now open the secure data without a problem because I already have the PK. Can I revert back these changes? Yes, you can. Anytime you can decrypt the data by clicking on, right click on secure data and go to the properties and advanced, and you can uncheck encrypt contents to secure data and click OK. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any question related to encryption the data, you can comment and send me email. If you like the video, you can subscribe, like and share, and thanks for watching.